Millions of Americans are being told to brace for life-threatening conditions as a result of Hurricane Erin. Today I want to break down what's going on because tonight we are hearing that the waves are crashing against the shore, and we're seeing this all along the East Coast. Just look at this. It says Hurricane Erin pounds East Coast as residents brace for life-threatening waves. I want to read a little of this article, but if you're staying safe, go ahead, hit that like button. If you are in harm's way, first off, stop watching this video and get out. But here's the reason why. According to reports, they are saying that it's not just the people on the coast. Even some inland are going to feel the effects because of all the water that's going to be rushing on shore. Let's read this. It says, Hurricane Erin's arrival is being felt all along the East Coast, where higher tides and powerful surf have triggered expanding warnings for flooding and tropical storm conditions. If you're on the East Coast, according to reports, they say to be prepared because we could see potentially days where roads are actually blocked and your power could go out. So just be prepared for that. It says coastal residents are bracing for the possibility of dangerous storm surge reaching up to 4 feet, along with severe beach erosion. The hurricane is expected to generate life-threatening waves ranging from 15 to 20 feet, with North Carolina beaches anticipating the most brutal waves. It says the pounding of shorelines will last for 2 days or longer as Erin slowly moves north offshore through at least Thursday. Today, we are already experiencing it. Look at this right here. It says flooding begins in the Outer Banks as Hurricane Erin moves north. This is just from a couple hours ago. Okay? Just from a couple hours ago. You're already seeing it hit. Well, look at this video. Let me know your thoughts on this as well.
Let's get right to our top story. Hurricane Erin is already bringing storm surge to the Outer Banks. Mandatory evacuations are in effect as the storm threatens the coast with destructive surf, dangerous rip currents, and devastating flooding. Beaches are shut down along the East Coast as far north as New Jersey and New York, and the storm's still growing. Erin's already bigger than the state of Florida, and it'll get even bigger as it moves up the coast.
That's the concern, is some people are saying, oh, it's only a Category 2, no big deal. We've experienced worse than that. Yeah, you have. But here's the problem. This is growing in size. It's not getting smaller. That's the issue.
Jamise Price from our ABC station in Raleigh-Durham, North Carolina is in the Outer Banks. Our Olivia Rubin is at Rockaway Beach here in New York, and senior meteorologist Mel Griffin is tracking the timing of this storm for us. And Mel Anderson, we just got an update from the National Hurricane Center. What's the latest?
We sure did, Diane. It's still a Category 2, so no major changes in intensity, but we are starting to see it grow in size and potentially intensify over the coming days as it parallels the East Coast. Winds a little stronger, 110 miles per hour, those gusts up to 130 right in the center of the storm, over 365 miles now away from the Outer Banks. We have these storm surge warnings that continue, the tropical storm warnings for the Outer Banks from Cape Lookout, Cape Hatteras, up to Kill Devil Hills, and then Virginia Beach and north into the Virginia coastline under that tropical storm watch with coastal flood alerts right up and down the East Coast.
I do want to point out a couple things though, okay? This is where it's a problem. Now, obviously the storm surge, 2 to 4 feet. This is at Cape Lookout down here. Now, that's an issue, okay? But the right here in this orange, you can kind of see it. This is in Virginia Beach and Chincoteague. I don't know if that's how you say it. But the tropical storm watch, wind gusts 40 plus miles an hour. That, and again, down here, the tropical storm warning, the wind gusts 40 plus miles per hour. That's the issue, okay? Because the water is a problem. We've seen this before, and people are going to leave. But you're going to go far enough inland that the water isn't a problem. The issue is going to be where your power is going to go out. This is why many are saying that be prepared. Get water, okay? And I know you're thinking, well, there's going to be enough water here anyway. Yeah, I can't drink it. Get clean drinking water, okay, that you can cook, you can boil with, you can drink. Do that. Make sure you have food that's not going to go bad, okay? I've said this for years. Make sure you're prepared. If you live on either the East or West Coast, make sure you're prepared. You live in the Midwest, make sure you're prepared in case of tornadoes or earthquakes or whatever you may have, all right? That's the issue. Be prepared. Let's keep listening, though.
as far north as Long Island. Now, that 11 a.m. update, here is the latest track. As I mentioned, we could see some intensification as it continues to move north and eventually to the northeast. It could become a Category 3 and yet another, again, a major hurricane, again off the coast by this evening, and then it will continue to weaken as it pulls away by Thursday into Friday. But still a very large, regardless of the intensity, a very large hurricane right off the East Coast Wednesday, Thursday, and moving away Friday.
So that's right now. As I'm releasing this video, that's now. Okay, Wednesday night. That's why this is important. Thursday night, Category 3, you can see it right here. It's only 115 miles an hour. Okay, it's going down. But again, tonight, Category 3, 120. Category 3, 115. Again, this is the issue, okay? You need to be prepared. And I just want to put that out there, that millions of people are going to be trying to get out of harm's way. They're going to go inland. As they go inland and hotels start to get booked up, other people are going to have to go even further and further and further. So just be prepared for that. Let's keep listening.
We're looking at those high rip currents going to be a huge impact, coastal flooding, beach erosion, and of course, the destructive waves. So let's zoom in onto the Outer Banks. This is where we could see those waves of 10 to 20 plus feet for parts of these areas in coastal North Carolina. Extreme beach erosion and coastal damage is likely with that water piling up on the coast. And it could also lead to severe coastal flooding, which could also cause damage inland. So some of those roads, even inland, could be impassable for several days if you are located on the beach.
Right there. Even the locations inland, you could see roads become impassable for several days. And again, whether it's because of the sand, whether it's because the road just crumbles with all the water, it erodes, whatever it may be. So if you need something, get it now. Okay, it's happening. This is happening. We're just hours away. So I just wanted to share with you a quick little video. I didn't want to do a video on the hurricane, but again, we have to talk about it because I want to make sure every single one of you is staying safe. So if you know anybody over on the East Coast, reach out, make sure they're staying safe, make sure that they get inland if they need to, and again, just prepare because this is a life-threatening storm. So as we get more information on this over the next couple of days, I promise I'll do another update. Hopefully it will be good. Everything's going to be just fine. Nobody loses their life. Nobody loses their home. But unfortunately, that's highly unlikely. So we'll see. But again, thank you guys for watching. Consider subscribing. And I'll see you guys on the next one.